I always love makeovers. It's so cool to see the before and after pictures, but imagine having the opportunity to see the after pictures before a project ever starts.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Absolutely amazing. It would be really valuable, especially in the case of something major like plastic surgery.
Okay, I had the opportunity to see a piece of technology that offers that opportunity at the offices of Dr. Bradley Bengtson, where 3D imagery actually allows patients to see what the results of any procedure will be before ever heading into the operating room. Okay, imagine being able to see into the future what your body will look like after plastic surgery before you ever have a single procedure done. Well, that's the revolutionary technology that is state-of-the-art here at the Center for Aesthetics and Plastic Surgery. We're here with Dr. Brad Bengtson, and I'm blown away by the technology you're using with your patients.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Very, very exciting. This technology, the Vectra imaging, has really transformed my practice, both with facial aesthetics, as we're going to show and demonstrate today, but also breast surgery, from everything from breast reconstruction to revision to breast augmentation.
You know, and this image of a patient before they've gone through any procedure, this is kind of a good starting point for you to have that conversation with the patient about what do you want to see? What are the results you want me to give you?
Sure. So, as we were speaking with earlier, it's very difficult sometimes for patients to express what their main concerns are. And so this imaging technology really allows a great vehicle to do that. So if a patient comes in with specific concerns about their nose, the more specific they can get, the better. And so if a patient comes in and says, I just don't like my nose, it's too big, it's hard to try and get a successful, outcome with that. But the more specific we can be with their concerns in technology, the more accurate and the better the result.
Because this really is you're looking at the patient with her or his own image, and walking through what the process will be. So we say, my nose is too big, then you walk us through the specific parts.
Right. So we used to show a lot of before and afters from other patients. This allows us to put those books away and actually get right down with the patient very specifically. So, for instance, this patient, obviously her nasal dorsum is a little bit too big, so we can adjust that, and we can adjust that to varying degrees as well. We can be very specific, say she came in just with this little dorsal hump, we have the ability to just deal with that specifically. Also, this patient has a very wide nasal dorsum and nasal tip in this area, so we may want to come in and do a specific tip adjustment as well by decreasing the width. So that would be way too much of a pinch tip there, but this would be more of a normal range. And then we can show the patient again from this worm's eye view specifically what we've done and what we're planning.
And this gives you a great opportunity, especially with women who are looking at either breast reconstruction or augmentation, because you want to make sure that you're on the same page with what the results they would like to see.
Absolutely. It's great for everything from reconstruction, breast revisional surgery, and obviously the full gamut of facial procedures as well.
Okay, so we're going to put my face under the microscope here, as it were.
Yeah, you're again perfect.
So we're about to see how Dr. Brad Bengtson is going to mess with perfection just a little bit.
That's right.
What? The machine says I'm perfect already? Okay, so what'd you come up with for me?
So it's hard to improve on perfection, right? So, but we did just look at a couple different things. One is just the area of the columella right here. We just brought that up a little bit. You're concerned a little bit about the submental area, so we just did a little visual submental liposuction there. And then just with the nasal tip, we just narrowed your tip just a tiny, tiny little bit here. So that's what we have for you.
Okay, so Rachel was down here and put on the 8 West bikini.
She was.
Yeah. Did a little imaging.
Right.
Not really.
Not really.
This is a great idea.
Perfect,
yeah,
this is very good. It also works very well for breast as well, as we spoke about. So this is a patient who comes in looking for breast augmentation. We can put varying sizes of implants in position. We can actually visualize the breast, obviously without the bikini on, with that individual patient, before and after in multiple different kind of positions and areas, can show before and after. These things are good. The side-by-side is also good, but I think this ghosted view really is one of the best because it gives an idea of where a patient is beginning and then where eventually she can head to.
Fantastic. So before you would ever consider any kind of a procedure, consider 3D imaging only available at the Center for Aesthetics and Plastic Surgery with Dr. Brad Bengtson. He'll show you your after pictures before you go under the knife. Dr. Bengtson's here with us today to talk about this. I have to say, I was so amazed at going through this process with you, and I can see what a valuable tool it really is for you and patients to be on the same page.
Yeah, it's fantastic. First of all, I want to compliment you on your before and afters of your closet. That was really nice.
Oh, thank you. Sticking with the theme here. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, this piece of technology has really transformed my practice more so than I think any other. When patients come in, they look at different barriers, like why I should have surgery or not have surgery. Mm-hmm. And typically those are cost, safety, and then outcome. So once you get through the cost safety issues, then it really comes down to what am I going to look like afterwards. Right. And they don't want to be too big, too small, over-enhanced, or that. So it really is, it's just a great method and way to really sit down with a patient and come to a really good range, and both educationally as well as a marketing tool.
Mm-hmm. So next Thursday you're offering people an opportunity to take advantage of this wonderful piece of technology you have. It's actually kind of a seminar that you're doing on Thursday night. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, so there are actually 100 of these Vectra systems globally right now. There's some in research, but out in actively being used. So we're going to offer patients the ability to experience it firsthand. Mm-hmm. Our focus really is going to be on the breast this month. I think it's the 10th, next Thursday. Mm-hmm. So we're going to focus on that, but really just educate patients a lot about the myths and misconceptions about breast surgery, and talk about a little bit about breast augmentation, revisional breast surgery, and then also some breast reconstruction.
Right. So people will be able to meet with you and use the 3D imaging for no cost on that evening?
It'll be complimentary that night, right?
Wow.
And we had the opportunity, I had the opportunity to attend one of your seminars about a year ago, and it really, it's a great environment. Seriously, if you've ever had any questions about any kind of breast reconstruction or augmentation surgery, it really is a great forum. You make it really interesting, educational, and fun, too.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah.
It's got to be fun. So.
Yeah, exactly. And because it might be, well attended, of course, as a lot of your lovely parties are. It would be nice if people would RSVP so you can try to get to everybody that comes, and everybody can have some time with you and with the Vectra machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we've got the number up there right now, and we've also got your email and website too. Really easy to find right there on Michigan in the Women's Health Center.
Great.
It's a wonderful facility. Your staff is so great. Very welcoming environment. So if you've been considering or interested in getting any of this information, definitely give them a call and stop by.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I tell you, it's spring. It's time.
It's coming.
Those bikinis are coming out of the closet.
Yes, whether you like it or not. So get ready.
Out, so,
yeah, exactly. We understand that Rachel's been asked to be a cover model on Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so thank you, Dr. Bengtson, for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back.
Are you West?